Hello, and good morning. Well, at least it is here in Western Australia. And welcome to your day number 5 of becoming the go-to girl in your industry and be seen as a leader. And today we're going to be talking about one of my super favorite topics, and it's all about visibility. So make sure you go with you your workbook to go with this challenge. As always, you can just go to the link at the top of this video to download your workbook. And with visibility, there's a lot of things that we could talk about, but I think the most important thing to really remember is the only way for us to become the go-to person, and it can be in any industry. If you have your own business, or if you I'm just trying to fix the light as if I'm looking really white. If you are in any industry, or even if you are in the corporate world, it doesn't really matter what it is. Being visible is super important because it's the only way in which you're gonna be noticed. You can be the best person at what you do. You might have a lot to offer. You can be fantastic at a job. But if you are hidden, if you don't come out, you're gonna be kept as the best secret ever. So it is important for us to stand out. It is important for us to be visible. But I know it's not always easy. And from my experience working with lots of women along the last few years, I know there's this big fear of visibility. And I understand, and I know that when you know you're gonna be visible, you're gonna be seen, and people might criticize you. And I've heard that, like I've got a lot of people just freaking out a little bit and thinking, but I am not at the right way. But what if I look this way? I don't have my makeup perfect to go on video, or I don't have clothes to be seen and been doing this X or Y. And the very first thing I would like to share with you today is really getting to understand that when you put all your attention outside and you get scared of being judged, you're gonna be missing out on the point. You are meant to share who you are. You are meant to share your gifts with the world. And when you're always wondering and worrying about what people think about you, you're gonna be making a disservice to yourself. So the first thing I would like to invite you today to do is to really forget people. Forget what they're gonna say. Forget if you're gonna be criticized. Like, you just be you and be you unapologetically and stand up for what you believe in and be visible in many different areas. But before you even start being visible to people, the first thing I would like you to ask is if you are being visible to yourself. And by this I mean are you being visible to your own desires? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you being absolutely honest with what is it that you have to be doing for yourself instead of being taking care of absolutely everyone's lives and problems? So my first question is that, are you being visible to yourself? Are you listening to your desires? Are you taking care of yourself? And once you have realized, probably the answer is yes, maybe the answer is no, is what things can I start doing to take my desires and wants into consideration? Because if you are not being visible to yourself, you're gonna find really hard. You're gonna have a good big problem trying to be visible to others. First step, you need to be visible to yourself and your desires. And you know what? Do not make any desire you have. Just don't push it to the side because it feels too big, or you think you cannot achieve it. Allow yourself to feel a desire. And I love this, that I don't know exactly who I've heard it from, that if this life, I think it's Abraham Hicks, if this life gave you a desire, this life will have for you to be able to achieve it. So embrace whatever that you want to be doing and allow yourself to take care of yourself. Once you've done that, let's just get ready to share who you are with the world. And the only way you're going to be able to become the go-to person in your industry, it doesn't really matter what industry that is going to be by you standing out. So let's stop thinking about what people are going to think. And let's start unapologetically sharing who you are. So I had this client, I share a story that is really interesting. I have this client that we were working in a 90-day program. And one of the outcomes she wanted was to feel confident within herself to be able to be visible. She understood the importance of being visible for her business and for her personal life. So we started really getting into the desires that she had and what she really wanted to do. And when it came to the business, she realized that what was important for her was to start doing videos. However, the thought of it was freaking her out. I cannot get on videos. I look awful when I see myself in the video. I don't like my voice. I know how it goes. I exactly felt the same at the beginning, probably. So we started working through the fear, and it was just this fear of what are people gonna think of me? What if I say something and you know and people don't like it? And I said, let's just stop worrying about that and let's just get into it. Let's grab the fear by the horns and let's do it. Anyway, very long story short, we made a plan for her to start just going on video bits by bits and sharing just very little things. And you won't believe it, it was hilarious. Like, she did the first one, she was freaking out. She did the second one, it was a little bit better. And after the third one, she's like, I'm hooked. I love this. And now she's found that the best way for her to communicate is on video. Once she stopped worrying so much and just doing it, she was addicted to it. And the best thing of that, it was the best way for her to communicate to her potential clients. And she's seen massive results for her business and her bottom line. But not just that, and as I always said, is for her, breaking through that barrier and that fear and allowing to be visible to other people has also allowed herself to be visible to her. And that has a huge impact. So I want you to, if you're looking at the workbook, your questions for today are, so what are you being, which areas you're not being visible? So I want you to start thinking, is it to yourself? Is it to your partner? Is it in your business? Is it you're scared of doing videos? Is it on social media? Is it not listening to your body? Is it not taking care of your health? Which areas you are not being visible? And then I want you to ask yourself, what are you missing out by not being visible? And remember, the only way for us to get opportunities to come to you, to get people to notice you, for you to connect to your clients, is by standing out and being visible. So just to share a quick example, by doing this challenge, I have had so many opportunities that I have opened my way. People who contact me, who want to work with me on a one-on-one setting, opportunities to present, corporate engagements. Like, you know, like when you allow yourself to be you, to be unapologetically you, and just to share your message, you actually get noticed and people want to work with you. You're allowing the people to see the great person you are. And just going back a few steps, and that's why we started this challenge in day one, with really understanding who you are. Because we need to start and stand on that place of confidence and empowerment in which we are happy, accepting and loving towards who we are, so then we are happy to express who we are with the world. So if you haven't done yet, please download the workbook and start working through the days, because when you follow the steps in order, you're going to feel much more confident and empowered to just be saying today, okay, this is it, I'm going to start being visible. So the challenge for today is for you to find out which areas of your life you're not being visible, and just to think, what am I missing out by not being visible to myself and to others? So you have a fantastic day. Please make sure you jump into the Wow Now Revolution Facebook group to ask me your questions and to continue the conversation about this challenge. Also remember, I'm gonna be live every day. We have 5 days to go of the challenge. Today marks the day 5 out of the 10. So make sure you join me on day 8 for the Q&A. Yesterday Q&A was awesome. If you haven't seen if you have missed any of the other videos, you can go to the link at the top of this video, and there's the page in which you can watch the replay of all the days. If you're enjoying this challenge, make sure you like this video and you share it with some other gorgeous women who want to become the go-to girl in the industries as well. And feel free to contact me through the Facebook group or send me an email if you have any questions. Everyone have a beautiful day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.